Hello students, today we will study agreement of subject and verb. Now students, you know that a sentence should be grammatically correct, and for that the main verb of the sentence should agree with the subject in person and number. In person means first person, second person, third person, and in number means singular and plural number. Okay, so it means that the main verb of the sentence should agree. Okay, should agree with the subject, okay, of that sentence. Now, here the main verb should agree with the subject in person or number means when the subject is singular, okay, the verb should be singular, and when the subject is plural, the verb is also plural. So this is an agreement. If the subject is singular, the verb has to be singular, and if the subject is plural, the verb has to be plural. The verb also takes different form. Now the verb also takes different form depending on whether the noun is in first, second or third person. Now as I already told you above, first person, second person, third person, the same it is telling here. The verb also takes a different form depending on the noun, is in whether the noun is in first person, second person or third person. Okay, so the verb also takes the form if it sees that the noun is in first person, second person, third person, so it also adapt itself accordingly. Okay, so this is called as the agreement of the subject and verb. So when the subject is singular, the verb is singular, the subject is plural, the verb is plural, and if when verb also sees when the noun is in a first, second or third person, the verb takes also its form according to the noun. Okay, now see here the examples, student. Now, Valley likes to build robots as a hobby. Now, here singular subject Valley. Now, Valley is a single person, no? So, the verb likes is also singular. Okay? Here the Valley is also the singular subject and the like is also singular. Okay. Now, next is Swati and Swaroop are writers. Now here you see Swati and Swaroop. Here Swati and Swaroop, these both subject are plural. Okay, then the verb will also be plural. Now this is called as the agreement. When subject is singular, the verb is also singular. When a subject is plural, the verb is also plural. Okay, now here I speak Telugu, but Arijit speaks Kannada. Now here I is a first person. Okay, then Arijit is a third person. So here with I speak and with Arijit here it is speaks. So the verb changes according to the first person, second person and third person. Understood? Now, students, here are some rules of subject-verb agreement. Now, let's see the first one. Now, two or more subjects joined by and takes a plural verb. Now students, when two or more subjects are joined by and, it takes plural verb. Now Sunil, Renu, Medha and I are good friends. Okay, it is saying when the subjects are joined by and, it will take plural verb. Now Sunil, Renu, Medha and I are good friends. Okay, because here we are talking about 3-person, plus it is also saying that 2 or more subjects are joined by and. Then we will use plural verb. Bread, butter and jam are common breakfast items. Bread, butter and jam are common breakfast items because it is joined by and. Okay. Now, second one. In some sentences, the subject and verb may be separated by several other words. In such cases, identify the subject and verb correctly. Now, in some sentences, what happens, students? The subject and verb may be separated. It is not necessary they are joined together, like after subject, verb immediately comes. No, in some of the sentence, maybe the subject can be separated by verb. Okay, the subject and verb may be separated by several other words in between. Okay, in such cases we have to identify the subject and verb correctly. Now see here, the noise of the chirping crickets was a constant feature in the forest. Okay, so the noise of the chirping crickets. Here we are talking about noise, not the chirping crickets. Please don't be confused, students. We are talking about the noise of chirping crickets. Okay, so we are talking about noise. The noise of the chirping crickets was. So here, why we have put was? Because we are talking about the noise. Okay, so it will be was. Okay, it is abstract noun and uncountable. Okay, so we are talking about the noise, not crickets. Now third one, collective noun, when thought of as single unit, take a singular verb. Okay, when we are talking as a single unit, then we will take a singular verb. Okay, now collective noun may be followed by of plus noun or be a single word. Okay, now collective noun may be followed by of plus noun. Okay, or by a single word. It does not matter. Okay, but still they are collective, so we will use singular verb. Now see the example here, the team of experts. Okay, of plus noun, the team is collective noun. So team of expert lawyer is, because we are talking about a team, single unit, not many units. Okay, for now I'll give you one example. Many times your teacher says class 7th A or class 7th B, be quiet. Okay, or class 7th B, be quiet. So class 7B is only a one class as a unit. Okay, there are not many class 7th B's. Okay, only one, right? Yes, so when we are talking about collective noun, so we will take verb as a single unit because it is collection. It will be regarded as one, not many. Okay, the team of expert lawyers, though here it is we are talking about lawyers, but in one team there are many lawyers. So one team is a unit, is regarded as one. Okay, so a team of expert lawyers is okay. A pile of clothes, here pile is also collective, so pile is regarded as a single unit, as one. Okay, so a pile of clothes is waiting to be washed. The committee has, committee is also collective noun, and it is regarded as one or a single unit. You can say single unit. Will be also, it will also take singular verb. The committee has agreed to meet next Wednesday. Now, fourth one, when the members of a collective noun are thought of as individual units, it takes a plural verb. Now students, when the member of collective noun, okay, when we are talking the members of the collective noun, when the members of collective noun are thought to be as individual units. Now when the members of the collective noun are taken as the individual units, then it take as a plural verb. Now in collective noun we were taking all together, we were considering as a one unit, so we will use as a, we will take singular verb. But here in the collective noun take the we will take the member as an individual unit. In collective noun we will consider each member as an individual, then it will take as a plural verb. See, look here. The member of collective noun are thought as an individual unit. The members are taken as individual units. Then it will take a plural verb. Now, the jury were divided. The jury were divided in their opinion about the guilty verdict. Now, see here the member of jury as individual person. Okay, now here talking about the jury were. The jury were means here it is talking about each member in the group. Okay, here they are talking about the each member in the group. That's why here it is said the jury were divided. See, the jury were divided in their opinion about the guilty verdict. Here the member of jury is taken as an individual person, as a separate person. That's why here it is said that the jury were. Okay, now fifth one, subjects that have a phrase pair of takes a singular verb. When the subject will take the particular phrase that is a pair of. Students, do remember, when a subject takes a particular phrase that is pair of, will take a singular verb. Why? Because as pair refers to one thing. Okay, because as a pair is referring to one thing. Okay, even though the noun is plural, but it is referring to one thing. Okay, though the noun is plural but it is referring to one thing, that's why we will take a singular verb. Okay, do remember, whenever the pair of will come, the phrase pair of will come, we will take a singular verb, though the noun is plural, but we will take singular verb. Now see, a pair of, here the pair of came, the pair of jeans, though the noun is plural, but here we are using pair of. The pair of jeans is, not are. A pair of jeans is all that he bought from the shop. A pair of scissors is needed. Okay, a pair of scissors is needed to cut the ribbon. Okay, a pair of, when the phrase pair of will come, we will take singular verb. Now sixth one, two singular nouns joined by or, either or, and neither nor take singular verb. Now, when a two singular nouns, do remember students, when a two singular nouns joined by this word or, then either or and neither nor takes singular verb. Okay, dear students, these you have to learn, that when to, please learn whatever I am telling, learn very nicely. Two singular nouns. So whenever there is two singular nouns, okay, when the two singular nouns are joined by or, either or, and neither nor, it will take singular verb. Now see, Mary or John is going to escort the chief guest. Okay, Mary or John is. Okay, not Mary or John are. No, we are talking about one person, either Mary or John. Okay, so Mary or John is going to escort. So do remember, when a two singular noun are joined by or, either or, neither nor, it will take singular verb. Mary or John is. Neither Johnny nor Jatin is ready with the presentation. Neither Johnny nor Jatin is. Okay? Now, seventh one. When the subject is made up of two or more nouns. When a subject is made up of two or more nouns joined by correlative conjunctions. Okay, joined by correlative conjunctions, the verb agrees with the noun or pronoun that is placed to the close to, means the noun or pronoun that is placed closest to it. So now see here carefully, students. When the subject is made up of two or more than noun, okay, when a subject is made up of two or more than noun, they are joined by the correlative conjunctions, the verb agrees. Okay, the verb agrees the noun or pronoun which is very near to it. Now see example, it will be much clear to you. Either my friends or my brother is. Now students, see here, either my friends or my brother. Now the brother noun is very close. Okay, very close. That's why this verb will be singular. Okay, as it is said in the rule, the subject made up of two or more than two noun joined by correlative, that is or, and, by, okay, are, these are. So when a subject is made up of two or more than nouns and joined by correlative conjunction, the verb agrees the noun or pronoun which is very close. So here the verb is agreeing the noun that is very close to it, and this verb is close to this noun, that is brother, and the brother is singular. Okay, either my friends or my brother is. So the verb is agreeing to the noun which is closer, and the brother is closer to this verb. Okay, now either my brother or my friends are. Okay, either my brother or my friends are. Now either my brother or my friends are. Now verb is agreeing to the noun which is closest to it, that is friends. Friends is closest to this verb, that's why it will take are. Either my brother or my friends. Now friends are. Okay, so here it is saying the subject made up of two or more noun joined by correlative conjunction agrees verb with the noun or pronoun which is very close to it. So here either my brother or my friends are coming to pick me up from the station. Now why are? Because here the closest noun is friends. Okay. Now eighth one, students. Indefinite pronoun such as much, many, anything, nothing, everything, something, either and neither usually takes a singular verb. Okay, now do remember indefinite pronoun such as much, many, anything, nothing, everything, something, either, neither, or usually takes singular verb. Like see, neither of two houses has a balcony. Neither of two houses. So please learn all these rules that indefinite pronoun like many, anything, nothing, everything, something, either, neither usually takes singular verb. Neither of two houses has. Everything is very expensive. Much money has. Much money have. No, not have, has. Okay, now indefinite pronoun which are not definite, we are not definite about. Okay, so that's why we will use singular verb. Okay, the indefinite pronoun always takes singular verb. Now ninth one, singular verbs followed by words such as well as, along with, and besides take a singular verb. Okay, when the subject is plural, the verb will also plural. Now it is telling singular subjects followed by word. Now singular subjects, one subject followed by the word such as well as, along with, and besides will take singular verb. Obviously when a singular subject will be there, the singular verb will be there. So now here it is added. In the beginning you have learned singular subject, then verb will be also singular, but here it is added singular verb followed by such words, that is as well as, along with, and besides will also take singular verb. Okay, now when the subject is plural, now here when the subject will be plural, the verb will be also plural. Okay, now see example. The teacher along with her students sits down to watch a film. Okay, sits down. So the teacher along with her students. It is saying if the singular verb will be there, then if the singular means a subject will be there, the singular verb will be there. So the teacher along with the students sits down. Now a good book as well as the company of friends makes her happy. So whenever it is saying the singular subject followed by such word as well as, along with, besides, that it will take singular verb. And when the subject is plural, then it will take plural verb. Now here it was singular subject, teacher along with her student. Here it is saying teacher along with her students. Here it is teacher is singular subject, so here also verb will be singular. The good book as well as company of friends makes, here it is talking about good book. Now see here the dolphins along with orca. Now here it is talking about dolphins plural, so we will be putting over here plural verb. The dolphins along with the orca are swimming together in the ocean. Okay, here the dolphin was plural verb. The plural verb and is plural subject, here plural verb. Sorry, it is plural subject. Okay, so here it is talking about plural subject, so we will use plural verb. and here it was talking about singular subject, the teacher, a good book, so we have put singular verb. Okay, now look here. In this sentence, the verb sits, makes, agree with a singular subject, teacher or book. As I explained you, teacher or book. Whereas swimming agrees. Okay. Whereas the verb are swimming agrees with the plural noun dolphin. As I have explained you, the same it is written over here. Sit and makes agrees with a singular subject, that is singular subject, the teacher and the good book. Okay, now here are swimming is agreeing with the plural noun, that is the dolphins. Okay. Okay, students. Now here it is saying the underlined words are considered extra information. Here it is saying the underline, why the words are underlined. Here is saying it is giving some extra information which do not alter, which does not change the meaning of sentence. Here along with her students as well as the company of friends, along with the orca, here these underlined words are the extra information. Okay, it is giving extra information, so there need not, means no alteration, no changes in the meaning of the sentence. Okay, there is no changes in the meaning of the sentence when removed. When we will remove this, there is the meaning of the sentence will be same. Okay, the teacher sits, if we remove along with the students, if we remove this, the teacher sits down to watch the film, so it does not affect anything. Okay, it does not affect, so it is saying these underlined words are just an extra information. Now 10th one, distance, period of time and sum of money when considered as single unit take a singular verb. Now when a distance, when you are talking about distance, period of time and sums of money when considered as a single unit. Now when a distance, period of time and sums of money, when they are considered as a single unit, as they are considered as a single unit, so the singular verb we will take, like 10 miles. 10 miles is a single unit, so we will put singular verb. 10 miles is a long distance to walk. Do remember, distance, period of time and sum of money when considered as a single unit. Okay, when considered as a single unit, they will be taken as a singular verb. Okay, 10 miles is 5 years is a long time. $10,000 is. Okay, so distance, period of time, sums of money when considered as a single unit. When they will be considered as a single unit, then we will take as a singular verb. Now, next one, 11th one is the words that indicate quantity. The words that indicate quantity, such as all, none, some, most, more, enough, plenty, and a lot of, takes a singular verb when the subject is singular, and plural verb when the subject is plural. As you know, when the words that indicate the quantity, when the words which are indicating the quantity, okay, quantity, like all, none, some, most, more, enough, plenty and lot of, takes singular verb when it will take singular verb when the subject will be singular, and the plural verb when the subject will be plural. Like of the two a lot of the two chocolate fudge cakes have already been served. Now a lot of two chocolate fudge cakes, okay, a lot of two chocolate fudge cakes have. So here plural verb. Why? Because the subject here is, we are talking about plural. Okay, all the boys, we are talking about all the boys have taken the vaccine. Okay, okay, so do remember, when words indicate quantity such as all, none, some, more, enough, plenty, lot of, will take it will take singular verb when the subject will be singular, and will take plural verb when the subject will be plural. Here it is talking about fudge cakes. Here cakes, the subject is plural, then we will put have. Here the boys is also plural, then we are putting have. Some of the cake, now some of the cake, singular subject, so we will put singular verb. Some of the cake is in the fridge, we are talking some of the cake is. Okay, the subject here is singular, then the verb is singular. Plenty of new dishes of food are left for any guest who arrive later. So plenty of new dishes of food are. Now we are talking about the plenty of new dishes of food. Plenty of new dishes of food. Okay, so here we are talking the dishes. So plenty of new dishes of food. So here we are talking about the dishes, so here we have put are. Okay, plenty of new dishes, obviously dishes of what? Food. So dishes of food, so here we will put are. So we are talking about here dishes. Okay, then we will put are. Now 12th, titles of the book always take a singular verb even if the name has plural noun. Now, the title of the books always take a singular verb. The title of the books always take a singular verb, even if the name has even if the name has a plural noun, then also we will put singular verb, because the book name has s in it, not the books are. Okay, are you getting my point, students? The title, it is, even if in the title of the book there is s, it does not matter, still we will put singular verb, because the s is in the title's name. We are not talking about the books, how many books. Okay, the title of the books always takes singular verb, even if the name has a plural noun. Like you see here, a tale of two cities. A tale of two cities, here it is saying cities, but you will put is. Why? Because it is the name of the book, and the name of the book will be is. We are not talking about many books, we are talking about the book, no? So a tale of two cities is, though here it is s, the noun is s, but still it is the title of the book. We are not talking about the quantity of the book. Okay, we are not talking about how many or quantity, it is the title of the book. So title of the book is one, right? So here it will be singular verb. Okay, the Tale of Two Cities is a popular novel by Charles Dickens. Now, the next is the Arabian Nights is, again here the the noun is plural, but still we will take a singular verb. Why? Because it is a title of the book. Okay, we're not talking about how many or a quantity, though we are talking about title of the book, we will put singular verb. The Arabian Nights is a book, because you're talking about a particular one book. Okay, we're talking about a one book, the title of one book. Okay, because see students, the title of the book is one, not many. Okay, yes, so do remember, the title of the book always takes singular verb, always takes singular verb. Okay, the title of the book always take a singular verb, even if the name has a plural noun, even if the name is taking s with it, but still we will use singular verb. Thank you, students.